Now let's look at this one example here that has to do with a g prime of x, and our goal here will be to find the g of x function. So to work our way backwards from the derivative to the original function. And that's all going to again revolve around the idea of antiderivatives. So to find the antiderivative of this thing, it's going to take just a second to rewrite it a little bit before we do so. So what I'm going to do with this g prime of x, the 4 sine of x doesn't really change too much, but I can split apart this fraction into 2x to the 5th divided by x minus, I'll make that x to the 1/2 from the square root divided by x. Okay, this is going to allow me to simplify it down just a little bit. We'll make that 4 sine x. We can get rid of a factor of x here, bringing it down to 2x to the 4th. And then we can actually cancel out a factor of x from top and bottom, leaving this x to the 1/2 on the denominator. And since I'm taking that away, making it at 1/2 in the denominator, I'm going to go ahead and change that to x to the negative 1/2 power instead. So this is what I'm going to use to take the antiderivative. So now we're going to get the original function g of x through the antiderivative. Antiderivative of 4 sine x is negative 4 cosine x. Okay, and then the antiderivative would go 2x to the 5th divided by 5 minus x to the positive 1/2 divided by positive 1/2. And the reason why I'm getting positive 1/2 is I'm adding plus 1 to that power to get positive 1/2. Plus a constant c. Always try to remind yourself to put the plus a constant c. So negative 4 cosine x plus 2x to the 5th divided by 5. And then divide by 1/2 here, we can change that to 2x to the 1/2. All plus a constant c.